third year, pre-final and final year students. I invited all Form D and first and second B Form students also, so that you have the idea in the initial stage of the course also. So on behalf of management, staff and students of Karpavam College of Pharmacy and my own behalf, I deem it a great pleasure in welcoming the head Abhinav Learning Academy, Mr. Agundan sir, and Dr. Smita Parthiban, and Mrs. Mala, and Mrs. Susma. Thank you.
Welcome to the students and the respected faculty of Karpavam College of Pharmacy and Karpavam College of Nursing. Dr. S. Mohan, Principal, Karpavam College of Pharmacy, we are really thankful to him for having permitted us to have this presentation on behalf of ACRI in your esteemed educational campus. Faculty members, Mr. Muthukumar, Department of Pharmacology, Mr. Abhilash, and Department of Pharmacy Practice. I am thankful to them also for their cooperation. Welcome to the seminar on career opportunities in clinical research presented by ACRI. ACRI is modeled on the lines of some of the premier clinical research training institutes in India and abroad. We provide industry compliant and industry desired course in clinical research, medical writing, pharmacovigilance, clinical data management and SaaS. We welcome you all to the presentation and we wish that you please take the full advantage of our experts, Dr. Smita, Mana and Sushma, their experience in training the students of clinical research, their exposure to the industry and their knowledge. Take the full advantage of that so that it is useful for you in your career prospects. We provide training, we provide the wet lab experience and we also provide the placements in India and abroad to the students in clinical research organizations. I once again take this opportunity to thank the management, staff and students of Karpavam College of Pharmacy for allowing us to have this presentation here at your college campus. Thanks.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Dr. Smita Parthiban, the Head of Academics and Student Relations at ACRI. I might not look so old because they always have this thing in mind, right? The HODs are supposed to be the very old people, but I'm sure you also have a very dynamic principal who is not very old too. So this time we recreate history and make you know the youth rules over. Yes? How many of you want to rule? Only one? Two? Okay, fine. Now that Mr. Achutan sir has already elaborated on what exactly ACRI is, I wish to give you an insight into the various career opportunities in clinical research. How many of you here know what clinical research is all about? Yes, please. I would like it to be a more of interactive session rather than just one person speaking from here. Is everybody able to hear me? Yeah. What exactly is clinical research according to you? I'm not a very strict HOD, please. Come on. What is clinical research? Anybody? Okay, what are your plans? Okay, we have B Pharma students, M Pharma students as well as PharmD students here, right? Okay, B Pharma students, what are your plans next? M Pharmacy? Yes? M Pharm, Pakka M Pharm. of jobs? Huh? You'll search. Teaching. There's already a lot of competition here. How many of you will get a job for teaching? Nobody has ever wondered about working with MNCs, multinational companies, immediately after your B Pharmacy and get the same package as an M Pharma also does? How does it sound now? Huh? Because we have trained more than 600 graduates. We've had 100% placement history so far. And even our B Pharma graduates with the PGDCR course, that is postgraduate diploma in clinical research, gets a similar package to what an M Pharma also does. Okay, so right after B Pharma, you can start pursuing this course. This is why we are here, so as to create an awareness among you all that there are a lot of career opportunities apart from only pursuing your masters or only getting into teaching. There are other industries who are also waiting for the pharma graduates, because a lot of times the HRs call us up asking for pharma graduates. So B Pharma, M Pharma are considered as the cream of candidates in our institutes. How does that sound now? Promising? Or you're still, no, what is she's talking about? We're just going to continue doing this only. How many of you now are interested to work with MNCs like Accenture, Quintiles, work from Monday to Friday, taken off on Saturday, Sunday? 9 to 5. A cab comes, picks you up, drops you back at home. Free lunch, okay. Some companies might also provide free lunch. How does that sound now? See, I'm not here to say that, okay, after B Pharma, whoever is interested in doing their masters, please go ahead. After M Pharma are weighed a little higher as compared to the B Pharma in the industries. However, see, it's not that, okay, I've done my M Pharma, does it go waste? Not at all. M Pharma, PharmD graduates with PGDCR are the creamiest candidates who are actually considered for industries. Okay? So even after your B Pharma also you can pursue the same course. And why you require this course is, see, okay, now can anybody tell me how much would you be able to earn if you join as a lecturer? 40,000? Sure? 15,000. Okay? Wake up. It's 15,000. And there's so much of competition among your seniors, your juniors, your own classmates. Yes? A B Pharma with a postgraduate diploma in clinical research gets a minimum package of 2.4 lakhs per annum. That is 20,000 per month. You start off as a fresher without any experience. Okay? How does this sound now? Good? Yes? Okay, so let me give you an insight into this. Yeah, careers in clinical research. Yeah, so now that all of you are pharmacy candidates, do you know how exactly a drug comes into the market? What are the various stages involved? No? What are the various stages involved? Drug discovery and development. You should be taking a class for me actually. What is it? Like immediately a drug is manufactured and it is released into the market. Is that so? Then what are the steps? Okay, preclinical studies. What do they do in preclinical studies? In vitro, in vivo, okay. Then after preclinical studies, what do they do after preclinical studies? Why do we invent drugs? We have to give it to the human population, right? So we can't just try it on animals and directly give it to humans, right? So we need to conduct clinical trials. For that we file for an application to the regulatory body who gives us a permission to conduct the trials on human beings. and the trials are conducted in 3 phases. Yes? Phase 1, phase 2 and phase 3. Yes? Are you all with me? Yes? Yeah. After phase 3, again we file for an application asking the regulatory to give us a permission to market our drug. Yes? So that's again phase 4, post-marketing surveillance, during which even